The burial service for Albert Ojwang is underway at Nyawango Primary School in Homa Bay County amid attention in the calls for justice following his death in police custody on the 8th of June. Ojwang's body arrived on Thursday under chaotic scenes after students from Mawego Technical College intercepted the hearse and diverted it to Mawego Police Station where Ojwang had been detained before his death. In protest, the students marched to the coffin for nearly 3 kilometers before setting the police station ablaze, causing extensive damage and forcing operations to a halt. The ceremonies are taking place without the presence of police officers or notable politicians, including the area governor, as upon university alumni and local youths barred politicians from addressing mourners, accusing them of seeking publicity without supporting the family.
Our utmost condolences to this family losing Albert, and that one we say with a lot of pain as former comrades and comrades of Pani University. We want justice to be done, and for this, Lagat must do what? He must resign unconditionally, not telling us that he has stepped aside, yet he is the main complainant into this issue. We are not going to rest. What you saw in Nairobi, we are not going to rest until justice is done. And remember, we are soon celebrating Sabasaba. We will do Sabasaba for Albert Ojwang. We cannot entertain any politician in this platform. You can't tell us that when one of our own, who is a normal Kenyan, dies, you take almost 1 hour or no more than 24 hours, even before sending condolences. Now you are present here and you want to mourn with us.
Meanwhile, Homa Bay Town MP Peter Kaluma has distanced local youths from the Arson attack on Mawego Police Station hours after mourners carrying the body of a slain teacher and activist Albert Ojwang stormed the facility in protest. In a statement on X, Kaluma claimed the attack was carried out by Goons ferried from Nairobi, asserting that students from Mawego National Polytechnic and the local residents had no role in the destruction. He said the community had coexisted peacefully with the police even after the Ojwang's controversial death.
Pearl Newsbeat.
The People's Liberation Party leader Martha Karua has criticized the National Police Service for summoning a blogger Kinyagia to appear at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, stating the move disregards an ongoing court process. In a statement, Karua, who is representing Kinyagia in court, said the matter remains a sub judice and that the police should submit any evidence they have through affidavits to the court rather than summoning her client. Her remarks came shortly after NPS spokesperson Mushiri Nyaga said that Kinyagia was still a person of interest and should present himself to record a statement at the DCI headquarters while denying any police involvement in Kinyagia's disappearance. The police had earlier dismissed allegations of abducting Kinyagia, warning against what it termed a rising trend of staged abductions and misinformation. Justice Chachamuito on Thursday barred the police from arresting Kinyagia following his resurfacing, ordering that he should only appear in court through his advocate and not be detained until further notice. Kinyagia, who went missing for several days, resurfaced on Thursday after his lawyer Home Thuku disclosed that he had gone into hiding over fears for his safety, sparking fresh demands for accountability over the circumstances of his disappearance.
Pearl Newsbeat.
President William Ruto is currently hosting leaders from Embu County at State House, Nairobi, in a meeting aimed at reviewing development projects and enhancing collaboration between the national and county governments. The Embu delegation was led by Governor Cecily Mbarire and included Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku, Embu Senator Alexander Mundigi, and Runyenjes MP Eric Mushangi, among others. The meeting comes a month after Mbarire missed a high-level meeting between President Ruto and the county governors at State House, a move that drew attention amid claims that certain government officials were working to undermine her leadership. Friday's meeting follows a series of engagements by President Ruto with the regional leaders, including hosting delegations from Siaya and Kisumu counties, as the government seeks to fast-track development and address local concerns amid emerging political tension within the ruling coalition.
Pearl Newsbeat.
Agriculture Cabinet Secretary Mutai Kagwe has expressed concerns over the infiltration of Gen Z-led demonstrations by organized criminal groups intent on causing chaos and destruction. Speaking during his ongoing tour of Nakuru County, Kagwe reaffirmed the constitutional right of every Kenyan to protest peacefully, but has strongly condemned the growing incidents of property destruction, terming them as acts of anarchy that undermine the spirit of lawful demonstrations. He urged citizens to remain vigilant and exercise a civic responsibility in protecting both the public and private private property. Kagwe cautioned that criminals must not be allowed to operate under the guise of legitimate protest. The CS also called on the Ministry of Interior to take firm and decisive action to ensure criminal elements do not hijack the Gen Z movement, warning that such disruptions pose a serious threat to livelihoods and national stability.
Mchunge hii mambo ya kuharibu vitu. Lazima tuseme vile ilivyo. Hiyo sio mambo ya Gen Z. Musidanganywe ni mtu ati ni watoto wenu ambao walikuwa wana demonstrate. Walivunja hiyo kitu maua, walivunja police station. It is not our children who are doing those things. It is not the Gen Z demonstrators who are doing those things. These things are planned by criminals. Wale ambao mnasikia wanaingia supermarkets. It is not these young people. Ni watu ambao wanajua kuna maandamano siku fulani, alafu sasa wanapanga.
And across the borders, US President Donald Trump has hailed the passage of his sweeping tax and spending bills as a phenomenal victory, marking a major win for his second-term agenda ahead of Independence Day. The $4.5 trillion bill narrowly cleared the House after days of tense negotiations, delivering on Trump's promises to expand military funding, fund MERS deportations, and extend his first-term tax cuts. He's set to sign it into law today, while Trump and Speaker Mike Johnson praise the bill as a national milestone. Critics warn it could add $3.4 trillion to the deficit, slash Medicaid and food aid, and strip health coverage from up to 17 million Americans. Democrats and some Republicans have condemned the bill as a massive wealth transfer that favors the rich while gutting support for vulnerable communities.
Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits. Pearl Radio, the home of fresh and classic hits.